Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Now I know things have been a bit quiet lately for lots of reasons, but you know, there you go, I am back for a bit anyway. We've got a couple of unboxings coming up soon. Let me know in the comments if you want to see them as a live feed. So if you want me to do a live unboxing of a bit of a mystery, I won't tell you what they are, then give me a shout out in the comments. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that, and let me know equally if you're not interested in seeing that, because then I can get some feel for what you guys want to see. So first of all, let's get some admin out of the way. If you want to support the channel, feel free to do so. You can do that through Patreon. Trying to start, well, I've started up a Patreon to try and help feed the channel, try and keep it going and keep the momentum with it, so I can keep ploughing on, because it is, you know, it's not the easiest thing to do. So by all means, if you can afford to do it, then have a look at it. The link is in the description below. If you can't, don't worry about it. You can still get the same content you'll get here, but there will be some additional stuff going on to my Patreon. There'll be some additional videos, bits and pieces, updates, things like that. But the standard of what I do now isn't going to change. I'm going to carry on doing it as I am, so don't worry about that. For the guys who aren't part of the Patreon, don't worry, you're still going to get the same content. So what we're going to talk about today, put simply, belts. So I wanted to talk to you about a piece of kit that I absolutely love. It's a fantastic piece of gear. I've been using it for a little bit now, and honestly, it's so good. Now, belts, they come in all kinds of shapes and sizes, and you get your standard sort of duty type belts like this, which go around your belt, around your waist, funny enough, and clip in place, and you wear and attach stuff to it, like, you know, your holsters, grenade pouches, things like that. You can attach a fair bit, but they can be a pain because they have a habit of rotating around your hips. They can also pull on your trousers a bit, so your trousers are loose, you're going to be running around with them around your ankles, and yeah, they have their limitations, but they're also good for other things. They're lightweight. Then you get your big Molly style suspended belts, almost like webbing, that you can attach, and you usually have a harness attached to it with lots of pulls attachments on there for you to put all your pouches. It's almost like a little belt kit, or like almost like a webbing kit by the time you've filled all those pulls loops. Now, they're great, but at the same time they can be a bit bulky, they can be really sweaty, and they do have a habit of shifting around as well. Even when you've got the yoke and you're wearing it and it's attached everywhere, they're still not perfect. They do work, they're okay, they do well, but they're still not my favorite. Then you get the combination of the two. Now, there's not many companies over this side of the Atlantic making these things, or in Europe, should I say, and they're known as shooter belts very often. And I have one here. Now, you'll know what this is because I'll have put the name of it in the description. But this is from a company called FRV Tailoring, and it's basically a shooter's belt that you can get over here in Europe, rather than having to get it from America. Now, you do get these in America, there's various companies make them, but they're not the cheapest things in the world. They can be quite expensive, actually. Now, there's a couple over here. There's the FRV Tailoring, there's also the Warrior Assault Systems. The Warrior Assault Systems belt's quite a little bit more expensive than this, but we'll get into that in a moment. Let's talk more about what the features are of this thing. So this belt consists of, first of all, a Velcro inner belt, which is basically a big heavy duty strap with Velcro on it, and this goes through the loops on your combat trousers or your combat pants. So we'll put this through the loops. Claw gear pants here, they're absolutely amazing. I'll talk to you for hours about how much I love these things. Honestly, these things are worth every penny. They are so good. But you put your Velcro belt around there, and it works exactly like a duty belt. You can attach things to the inner belts. You can put belt mounted holsters, things like that on. But the real key to this is to fit the other part of the belt with the Velcro on the inside. Now, this isn't a new thing. It's these have been around for a while, like I say, particularly in America, but not so much over here. And the way they work is you line up the front end and you just wrap it round, attaching it to the Velcro, and then you do it up the front with your Cobra clip. And what you end up with is a load bearing belt basically that's attached to the inner belt, so it's not pulling down in trousers like a normal duty belt or one of the big rigs, and you don't need any kind of suspension harness. It just holds it on, and this thing's made so well. It's made with real webbing on there. It's really thick, it's strong, the stitching is immense. This is real gear meant to go to war in. This isn't a copy, it's not a replica. It is real steel gear, if you like, and it shows in the quality. But it's the price that gets me about this. Now, these belts aren't cheap, none of them are, but the FRV Tailoring is coming up around the £70 mark. I think I got this for, and compared to some of the others, it's an absolute bargain, because some of these things are reaching well in excess of £100, and for the quality you're getting for that price, it's absolutely amazing. Now, if you look at my loadout on here, I'm not carrying a massively heavy loadout, but I've got 2 pistol mags. I've got an M4 mag for quick access. I've got a double grenade pouch. I've got a dump pouch. I've got general purpose pouch with various bits and pieces in there. I've got my pistol, universal pistol holster from Warrior Assault Systems, and another pistol mag over here. If they're not loaded up, this is pretty random. I've actually got a mixture of mags here. I haven't got all the same mags, but I've got a pistol in there. I've got my M17, and you can see I've got quite a bit of kit on. There's quite a bit of weight there as well in what I'm carrying, and I literally don't feel it. As soon as you put this on, you start walking around the safe zone, you don't notice it. You don't know you've got it on. It just holds it in that position on your belt, attached to the Velcro. You can tuck away anything you need to, you can adjust it. This Cobra belt's made of aluminium, it's not going to move, it's absolutely solid as a rock, and it's really, really nice piece of kit, really well made and really solid. And honestly, I can't recommend this enough. I've been using this a little while now for a number of games, and it just complements any loadout. It doesn't matter if you're wearing a chest rig, a plate carrier, whatever you've got. If you've got mags touching the bottom of your plate carrier, maybe, yeah, that can happen, but that'll happen with any sort of 5.56 style mag that's mounted on your belt. That can happen, but generally you just don't know it's there. You don't feel it. I wear this thing all day. I barely ever take it off once I've put it on for a game, even at the lunch break. Maybe I'll take it off to sit down or something like that, but if the seat's got a back to it. Otherwise, I don't bother. If I'm sitting on a bench or something like that, I don't even bother, because it's just so comfortable and it just sits there. And the beauty of this, when you're running, you're jumping, you're moving around, it doesn't really budge. You slide down banks, you hit your stuff off the ground, you crawl through bushes, it just holds everything in place. It doesn't twist, it doesn't move up and down, it doesn't pull down on your trousers, and more importantly, sometimes with your trousers they can pull down as you're wearing like a duty belt. You go to climb through a window or something and you find your crotch is down here, you go to climb and you can't move your leg up high enough. Like this, it just holds in place and it doesn't budge all day. Honestly, this thing, it's been one of the best things I've bought kit wise for a long time. Only sort of changed a little bit by claw gear, combat pants. It really is. This combination is absolutely fantastic. If you want to see more of these, then by all means shout out in the comments and I'll do a quick review on them. But all in all, I am so impressed with this FRV Tailoring belt. They don't have a massive range of equipment, but what they do have is really good quality. It's not sponsored or anything like that, so by all means go and check them out. These belts are also available, this style of belts is also available from Warrior Assault System. There is also a Chinese copy made by Emerson, but for the price of it, I'd actually get the real steel one, because these are not a great deal more money. They're actually they're just a little bit more money than the Emerson copy. So nothing against Emerson, but yeah, these are made to go to places like Afghanistan and Iraq and wherever else they may be deployed and perform and come back in one piece. So, you know, it's going to last a few airsoft games pretty well. So when you're done at the end of the day, you literally just press on the Cobra clip, you can pull it off, and you can leave all your pouches pretty much in place. You can even take it off in a game if you really want to, move stuff around, you can do whatever you want. And as you can see, I've got a bit of weight in there. You know, I've got my blank firing grenade in there, carrying 2. We've got pistol mags, we've got pistol, and a bag full of stuff that I take with me. When the dump pouch is full, you'll certainly know about the weight holding it in your hands. Stick it on your belt, not so much. So guys, that was a quick video. I just wanted to give you an insight into one of my favourite pieces of kit, if you like, that I like using. These are so good. I actually think I've got it upside down at the moment, but it doesn't matter, it works anyway, either way, whether you got it upside down or the right way up. But I do actually think I'm wearing it upside down at the moment, but you know what, I don't care, I like being different. So yeah, that's it, and a few other things going at the moment. I have been working on my L119A2. It has now got the correct length barrel. I tried to get a replacement barrel that was good quality and would work with the SL, and I couldn't get one, so I ended up machining this one and machining a new thread in it because it's still out of barrel. It's just really good quality, so I thought, you know what, we'll just customize it. So I've actually machined that down, and it's starting to come together quite well. It sounds good. It is unloaded, by the way. So yep, pretty nice. So we just need a little bit more work on that to get it working just right, and I think it's going to be rather good. And no, it hasn't got any Colt trays. I know I haven't got the ambidextrous mag release either, because I don't like it, because when it hits your gear it drops your mags. I have got an Angry Gun charging lever for it, or the actual adapter with the latch on for the charging handle, and a few other bits and pieces just to make it authentic, and I'm quite happy with it. It's going to come along quite nicely, and yeah, there you go. So remember guys, let me know what you want to do with the live unboxings. The only thing I can promise you with the live unboxings, that I will say lots of stupid things and make lots of stupid mistakes, because I won't be able to edit them out like I do in all my other videos. So you'll have to put up with even more rambling than usual. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you again. Oh wait, no, I almost forgot. Yeah, one last thing, I want to give a shout out to Max at the weekend, who's cost me some money, because he's finally made me stop dilly-dallying and buy something that I've been thinking about for quite a while. So thanks for that, Max. Cheers, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.